Sitting on the chair, making sure the feet are hip distance apart, the thighs parallel. Resting the hands lightly on the thighs, letting the elbows dangle straight down from the shoulders. Just take a moment here. Draw the belly in, lift the chest up, and we'll just take 3 nice long collective breaths together. In through the nose and out through the nose. So allowing yourself to arrive, to notice as you're sitting maybe a little bit differently in a chair, if there's any clenching in the hips or the thighs, any rounding in the shoulders and the shoulder tips back. So just observing the body, just like you were sitting across, making any subtle changes that you need to fully relax and to breathe. We'll take 2 more breaths here. And then as you relax the breath, blink open the eyes. And let's take that nice warm mug and wrap the hands around it. Maybe take a sip. And as the palms are nice and warm, take the palms and very lightly cup them over the eyes. Close the eyes down just for a moment. Let the heat from the palms begin to relax the skin, the muscles around the eyes. Keep the breath fluid in through the nose and out through the nose. And then blink the eyes open under the palms. Shoulders are soft. So we're not in any hurry here. The idea is just to soften through the eyes and the forehead. And gently release that. And let's take another sip of coffee. Warm the palms again. Setting it aside. Bring the palms so the heels of the hands are right at the chin. Allow the palms to just rest right along the jaw. And as the warmth comes into the jaw, can you release the jawbone? Can you release the tongue from the top of the mouth? No tension in the shoulders. We're just reaching up here. Just feel into the face. And then releasing that, bring your 2 index finger and middle finger, thumbs underneath the chin. And just begin to do a little bit of a pinch into the chin, the bottom of the jaw. Just bring some blood flow up to the surface of the skin and maybe travel that up the jawline to right underneath the ears and back down. Maybe little circles to massage all the way down to the chin. And reversing those circles, taking them all the way back up the jawline. Pausing to that space, that little indentation right behind the jaw, right there under the earlobe. And maybe just give yourself a nice little massage there. Feel into the space in the neck. And then come back down the jawline. And as you work your way back up now, just walk the fingertips from the upper jaw to the temples. Take a nice, like pulsating 2 fingers here, like how does a cat, somebody who has a cat can tell me how they just kind of knead with their fingers. So just the temples, maybe travel that across the forehead. back to the temples, back to the top of the jaw, underneath the ears, and then little pinches again, all the way back down to the chin. Nice, release that, maybe shake out. Last time, take a nice sip of your hot beverage, warm the hands. And as we always do, bring the fingertips to the back of the upper trapezius. Press the finger pads into the skin, and then taking a nice deep breath. As you exhale the breath, begin to allow those fingertips to just travel deep over those top shoulder muscles, all the way down to the collarbone. Nice and slow. Take a couple taps. And again, as many times as you need, press in and drag forward and pause. Like I feel a spot right on my left. I'm just going to pause there and I'm going to compress that. I'm going to use my breath. The exhales will always give you permission to soften the body. And then take it forward. Nice and easy. And then we'll release the hands back to rest lightly, right on the thighs. Shoulder tips back, back of the head back. With the in-breath, sit up nice and tall, draw that belly and pelvis in. And as you're ready, nose heads down towards the mat. So we're double chinning here, bringing some length into the back of the neck. Inhale nice and slow, bring the chin back up. 4 more. Feel into the back of the neck here as you draw that chin down and in. Head is not falling forward. And inhale, we'll bring it right back up. With your breath, take 3 more. Lengthening the back of the neck, feeling into any tension, maybe at the base of the skull. Use your breath, stay for as long as you need. Last one, head returns to normal. Taking a glance, head to the right, gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale slowly, bring it back to center. We'll take 4, you use your breath, your movement, noticing again your range of motion on this side. Maybe noticing how far back the gaze will take you. Take 1 or 2 more. Use breath work here. As you return to center, pause, relax through the shoulders, establish that core nice and tight, and let's take it left. Big inhale first, belly's in. Exhale, head rotates left. Notice any difference, right and left, center. Exhale, left. Take 3 more on your own, inhaling as you come to center and exhaling as you rotate. And release back to center. This time, again, make that double chin, drop that chin down. And we're just going to take right ear, right shoulder, nice and easy. Chin is up. Drop the chin towards that shoulder. Like a pendulum, it comes back to center and take it over to the left. Working slow now, feeling into the muscles in the back of the neck, chin up. When you're ready to rotate, chin falls towards the shoulder, drops down to the center of the chest and right ear over to right shoulder. Take 3 more, nice and slow. And with each one of these, it's really always important to just say, where do I feel this? And do I need to pause here? It's your practice. It's your body. And dropping that chin back to the chest as you're ready. We'll lift the head back to that normal position. So a good place for your strap, if you need the strap here, just bring it close by. On the inhale, take that right arm out to the side, bend the elbow and bring it behind you. If you can, clasp the left bicep. So you snuggle that arm in nice and tight. If that's not available to you, because this is a big opening through that right shoulder joint, you can just rest the arm lightly on the back, just like this with the back of the hand. The hand resting on the bicep just, again, opens up the opposite shoulder tip. Good. And as you arrive here, take that stretch. Right ear to right shoulder. That right shoulder dropping back and away because of the clasp behind the back. Easy breath. And release, head comes back up, release the arm, and we'll just shrug that out. We'll take it to the opposite side. So again, if you can, reach that arm behind the back to the bicep. Sitting up nice and tall, draw the belly in. Let's take that head over again. Now left ear, left shoulder. We're holding these now, so breathe into shoulder tips back. And then release. We'll bring it right back up. Shrug the shoulders out. Giving ourselves a hug. Right hand comes to that left shoulder. Left hand on the right shoulder, so the elbows come together at center. Good. Giving yourself a hug. So reaching back as far as you can. Belly's in. As you're ready, drop those elbows down towards the body as you tuck in the chin. Inhale, lift those elbows up. Any amount, small arch in the spine. Take 3 more. Use your breath here. Last one. Take the right hand out and over. Place it on top, restack through the shoulders, and let's take 3 more nice and slow again here. So this is always your option if eagle arms is going to be a little bit too much. Rounds through the upper back, so feel the shoulder blades separate as the elbows come down. And then they kind of squeeze together as you lift those elbows up towards the ceiling and drop them back down. So you can stay with this version, or you can bring those elbows back to neutral, release the hands, and find eagle. So my left arm is on top of my right. You can just bring the forearms together, or you can double bind. Draw those elbows up shoulder height, send the hands away from the face. So again here, use that hug position if that's better for you this morning. As you arrive here in your eagle arms, take a moment. Notice the broadness across the back. From here, as you draw the belly in, rotate, send those elbows over to the right, beginning to get a little bit of a twist into the side body. Don't take it too far. Inhale, comes back to center, belly's in. Exhale, take it left. Take 4 more slow rotations on your own. Elbows lead the way. Any option with the arms. We inhale to center and we exhale to the sides. Nicely done. Coming back to center now, make little circles with the elbows. Notice what that feels like in the shoulder joint. This is what our third movement like this, so it might be feeling a little tired. As you're building a little bit of strength, reverse that now. Take 3 nice, really slow circles the opposite way. And release that. Open up the arms. Wide, wide, wide. Take it the other way. Anyway, arms hugging in, forearms pressed, maybe the double bind, elbows up, bellies in. See if you can soften the shoulder blades down the back body. And let's take that rotation now. Over to the right. Inhaling back to center, elbows stay up, over to the left. 4 more on your own. Returning to center as you're ready. Little circles here. Shoulders, we really focus on those shoulder blades dropping down. Coming back to center again, just reestablish your core, elbows up. We're going to take this in now just like a cat movement. Elbows coming in towards the body. Head drops, chin tucks. Maybe the hands come down towards the knees. Pause here for a full breath. Back of the shoulder tips, finding some space, finding space between the shoulder blades. Take a deep breath behind the heart. As you relax the breath, relax the body. And inhale, we'll take it right back up. Switch one more time because I don't think we did that cat-cow on the other side. Raise the elbows, draw it in. And up. And this time, hold it down. Easy breath, easy body. Where do you feel this? And lift it up. And release it way out. And as you release way out, take that right hand, arm, draw it across the body. Place that right hand on that left shoulder. Take the left hand and press down on the elbow, nice and easy. Bring it in towards the body. So again, another stretch through the shoulder. If you'd like a little bit more, you can keep that arm extended, hook it with your elbow and draw it in. If you're taking this option, when you draw that arm in, let it drop. Let it be dead weight being held up by the left elbow. Notice a little bit more intensity in the opening in the back of the shoulder. Full breath. Exhale slow. Releasing that, open the arms up, back wide, wide, wide. This time, left arm comes across the body, left hand to rest on top of the shoulder. Right hand hugs that left elbow in towards the chest. Again, opening through that left shoulder. If you want a little bit more, same option. Extend that left arm out towards the right, hook it with that right elbow, draw it in. As you draw it in, drop the left arm. Heavy weight there. That lets all those muscles go so that you get a little deeper opening. Take a full breath. Let it go. Nice. Release wherever you are. Open those shoulders. Let them go wide and back. This time, right arm extends up. Bend the elbow. Drop that hand behind the heart space. Left arm extends up. reaches for the elbow. So we're going to press the hand into the elbow. We're going to press the head back towards the bicep. Hug the ribs in. We're not jutting out here. So we get a nice stretch from the elbow through the soft tissue under the arms. Draw the belly in with the breath. Release and relax the body on the exhale. Again, you can always deepen this by bringing the top hand behind you, reaching for fingertips, or using, as we said before, that strap into the top hand and pulling it down with the bottom. And I hate to use the word pulling, but that just allows some tension into the strap, deepening the stretch through the back of the arm. Beautiful. Gently release. Take the arms wide again, back behind you. We'll switch sides. Left arm extends, left arm bends, right arm reaches over for that elbow. Hug the elbow back, hug the ear into the bicep, draw the ribs and the belly in. Take a full deep breath. Again, if you want more, take the other two options, drawing the fingertips behind the back or using the strap. Each side is different. Each day is different, so we never expect the body, believe me, to be the same one day to the next. Big breath in. And exhale out. Whew. Release. Draw the hands back down to the thighs. Take a couple shoulder rolls, nice and slow. Up to the ears, squeeze the shoulder blades. And reverse that. Take it the opposite way. And as you return to a nice tall seat, pick up those shoulders, bring them to the ear and hold them tight, 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 tight. Drop them. 2 more times. Inhale fully. We're going to hold our breath, squeeze it up and release. Last time, up and down. Beautiful. Keep the hands on the knees. Again, sitting at the edge of your seat, feet nice and flat. Little torso. We're going to work into the spine here. So feel it out. Keeping these shoulders over the hips. We take that spine in all directions, front, back, and side. If your spine feels open this morning, you can make that movement a little bit bigger. Drawing in some shoulder movements, some elbow movements. If your spine feels a little tighter, crankier this morning, keep it little. Just feel in and just let the, I can never say it right, synovial fluid start making its way up and into the vertebrae. Let's switch it out. Take it the opposite way. Couple more, as big or as little. And we'll slowly rotate ourselves back to neutral. Good, a little bit of a cat-cow now, seated cat-cow, hands again, nice and light. I'm gonna bring mine to my knees. It just offers me a little bit more space. So draw the belly in with the inhale. And as you inhale, press into your knees or your thighs, lift the chest up, small arch in your spine. We're not gonna rush this. As you're ready for the exhale, we begin to round, tuck the chin in, make that nice C curve with the spine. Almost like rolling back onto your tailbone here. Slow as you can, the breath comes in through the nose. The chest lifts, the back arches, shoulders still soft, maybe the gaze lifts. Take 3 more on your own. Returning now to a neutral spine, sitting up nice and tall. Take the left hand And just place it lightly underneath the chair, just giving you a little bit of leverage there. Inhale, reaches the right arm up. So first find the extension, like one line between that hip point all the way to the fingers. Deep breath in. We're going to take a lateral bend to the left. So hold on to your chair here and take it over. Elbows back. Keep the chest open. And then take that arm back up and we'll switch sides. Right arm comes down, left arm lifts up, left arm goes over. Big breath. Let it go. Now you flow this up and switch. Lift and yeah. Keeping again, shoulders and elbows back. Okay. Finishing that rotation and coming back to the same side. Right arm lifts back up, find the extension, bend at the elbow, hand comes behind the head. Bring the spine to neutral here now. So if it helps you just to keep the hand on the thigh, that's fine, or hold on for some leverage. Big inhale, the head's gonna drop back into the palm of that hand, open up the throat and the front of the chest. And then as you're ready, we're gonna turn this into a spinal twist. So easy does it here. Draw the head back. Right elbow comes across the body towards that left knee. Feel the stretch right across the spine. Belly's in. Inhale, brings it up, elbow back. Take 4, any amount now. Elbow crosses the body, heads towards the left side and back up. And you have 3 more. With breath, exhale all the air out as you curl in and round. Big breath to fill the body with energy and prana as you open up. Head is totally supported here. Last one. Opens up and then release. Make whatever movement that you need. Right arm extends up, bend the elbow. Good. From here, elbow back, open the chest, let the head drop back. And then begin to curl in and round now. Left elbow towards the right. Inhaling to open. And exhaling, drops it in. And open, take 3 more. Last one. Brings it up, pause there. And then release, come back to neutral, hands resting back on the thighs. Give me a cat and a cow just to rinse out the spine there. Tuck it in and then arch it. And coming back to neutral. Okay, feet hip distance apart. Interlace around the knee. So draw the belly in on the inhale, draw the knee in any amount towards the chest. Pause for a moment, then release. Switch sides, draw it in as far as you can and lower down. So take alternating here. Let's take 5 each side. Just warming up the hip joint, warming up the glute. Maybe at the same time as you interlace, pull those fingers apart, getting some space in the knuckles. Next time you're back to that original side, that's my right side, pull it up and hold. So maybe the fingers come down towards the calf, flex through that foot. So as you draw that knee more towards the ribs, not the center of the chest, Flex that foot, spine is long, belly's in. Just begin to circle through the ankle. Early this morning here, so maybe you hear a couple cracks and pops. Come back to a flex, spread those toes wide and make a little fist. Wide and make a fist. Wide, big toe away from that little toe. Good, and then relax that, just kind of shake it out, and then point and flex. So again, as you flex, feel the engagement of that calf and the Achilles, and as you point down, I'd like you to notice the space on the top of your foot. A couple of those. Beautiful. Release the right foot down to the floor. Interlace around the left, draw in. And maybe here you slide the hands down. Pause here first, just to establish a nice tall spine, belly is in. And begin to point and flex. Circle through the ankle. Reversing when you're ready. Spreading the toes wide, drawing them in. Super wide, draw them in. Maybe just lift that big left toe, see if you can do that. Maybe the right toe lifts at the same time, the brain's working both toes. Anyway, find some movement in the toes. Circle that ankle out once again. And then slowly lower the left foot down. Take that right foot, extend it out in front of you so you're resting on the heel. Again, you're on the edge of your seat, belly's in, spine is tall. Press that heel away from you. Sit up tall. And then point the toe, send it away from you and draw it back in. So dorsiflexion in the ankle and then let it go as much as you can. Draw the right knee in, left leg extends out, press the heel down and away, beginning to feel length in the back of that neck. Then drop those toes down. Bring them back towards your shin and drop them down and back towards the shin. So mindful movement again, where do you feel this? Sometimes in the muscles along the shin as you're pointing that foot down. Maybe the calf and the back of the ankle as those toes come up. Last one. Okay, feet back flat on the floor. Draw the heels up as high as you can. Rest on the ball of the feet. Lower them down and lift. So let's take this about 10 times. Activating the calves, bringing a little bit of heat in. Belly's in. Notice your breath. No holding the breath here. Good. We'll all meet with the heels up, pause there, press into the balls of the feet. And then slowly lower down. And this time we're going to press into the heels and lift the toes and the balls of the feet up. Notice there's a little more difficulty here. And lower and lift. And lower and lift. Shins. Maybe you feel a little in the quads. Big breath. This time, press into the heels. Keep the balls of the feet, the toes lifted. Shoulders back. Breath is flowing. And release the feet to back down to the mat. Pick up that left leg. Bring the right ankle over. Pick up the right leg. Bring the right ankle over the left thigh. Flex through the right foot. That figure 4 position that we know. Take the hand lightly inside the thigh or rest the forearm on the inner leg. Just to bring light weight in and begin to gently open up the side of the hip. So you move to your sensation, you move to your body. If this is way too much this morning, extend the left leg out, maybe even slide the right ankle down onto the shin. So you take what works for you, just a really nice, gentle opening through the hip. Figure 4. Big breath in. Adding more weight, but not shifting the whole body forward. It's just weight of the hands here. And then keeping the figure 4 shape, take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Take that right hand behind you, maybe to the back of the chair, maybe down to the seat of the chair. What we don't want is to use so much leverage that we crank into the spine. Just some place to place the back hand so that you can get some length into the back body, and then take a spinal twist to the side. Just to the side. Don't let that knee float up. Maybe use your optic muscles to gaze behind you. Easy breath in. Easy breath out. Inhale, we'll return to center. This time, just let that knee fall over, just like your eagle legs. Sit up nice and tall. Take a double bind in your eagle legs if you can. Bring both hands to the side of your chair. Lean back, but not where you lean back. You're stretching your back body into a nice long line without resting it on the back. On your inhale, eagle legs, you're still not going to get out of it. So draw the belly in, lift the chest. As you're ready, exhale, draw those knees in and let them come down. Inhales, the belly's in, supporting the spine. Lift the knees and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Big breaths here. We're going to take 3 more. Little bit of strengthening into the hips. Little bit of core work. Unravel. Stretch the legs out, shake them out. Sitting back up nice and tall, switching sides, pick up the left knee. Left ankle on top of the thigh, flex through that right foot. Little bit of weight comes in, whether it's with your hand or the forearm resting. Nice tall spine. Remember, keep the chest lifted. This is all about the left hip here. It's a nice, easy breath. Relax through the body. We'll be here for 5 full breaths. On your next inhale, drawing the belly in, take that right hand outside that left knee. Bring the left hand behind you to rest on the back of the chair or the top of the chair, whatever is best for you. Keep that left knee floating towards the floor. Take the spinal twist here over to the side. Big breath in. And a slow breath out. Drop the shoulder tips down. Use your eye muscles to gaze behind. Nice. Bring it back through center. Slide the leg down so you're cross-legged. Or, again, if it's there for you, take the double bind. Bring the hands behind you so that you can lift the chest back straight. And we'll take our eagle leg crunch on this side. So take a full deep breath in, draw the belly in as you do. And on the exhale, lift the legs, knees any amount off the floor and lower. Keep the belly drawn in nice and tight. Use that core here. Build some strength into the hips as you lift and lower with breath. Yeah, these are fun, huh? Let's take 3 more. 1, nice and slow, shoulders back. Let the heart lift. As you finish your 3rd tap, lift those knees back up. Let's hold it for a full breath. Draw a full inhale in and a slow exhale out. Release the legs down, unravel, send them ahead of you, shake them out. So, coming back to the edge of your chair, we're going to just take some seated sun salutations. So inhale, lift the arms up to the ceiling. As you find your prayer, draw the prayer into the heart. Draw the hands to the knees. Fold over, let the hands slide down towards your toes. Belly to the thighs. Slide the hands back up the legs to the thighs. Open the arms. Find your prayer, maybe a back bend, and hands to heart. So you can do this with knees bent, or you can take the legs out straight. We're going to keep adding on here. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, prayers to the heart center. Hands find the upper thighs. Slide down the legs towards the toes. Pause here. Nice straight spine. Come back. Fingers up the legs to the thighs. Open up the heart. Arms extend up. Hands to heart. 3rd option, plant the feet wide. Feet parallel. Inhale, reach the arms up, hands to prayer. Draw the prayer through heart center, forward fold. If you're taking this option, chest comes between the legs, belly between the legs as you stretch through the spine in your fold. Fingertips to the mat as you half lift. And as you fold, and as you rise back up, hands up, hands to heart. So whatever option is good for you, I'm just going to lead legs straight here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands through heart. Bring them to the thighs. Slide down the legs. Keep the length in the spine. Reach for those toes. Draw the hands back up the legs. Circle those arms back out and up. Hands to heart. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Find the length. Slide the hands back. Send them out, send them up. Hands to heart. Okay, you can stay seated. Join me if you want to try the standing version with the chair. So as you come to stand, I'm going to try and show this from the side. Okay. So we're standing with our chair. Anytime balance is an issue, you know you've got a hand that you can place there. Inhale, you reach the arms up. Exhale, you take a fold swan dive. Bring those forearms down towards your chair. As you fold, drop the head, the forehead towards the chair seat. As you inhale, press into the palms, straighten the arms to a half lift. Nice straight spine, shoulder blades on the back. And then drop back down onto the forearms as you fold forward. Inhale, come back, all the way back up. Hands come up overhead, swan dive forward again. Come onto your forearms, drop the head. Lift those hips high, spine is straight. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, we rise back up. And exhale, last one, forward fold. Half lift. And fold. This time, pause here in your forearm, forward fold. We're going to step back to a plank pose. So before you move the body, just bring the hands to the edge of the seat. Hold on to the seat, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, shift the hips forward, shift the heart forward. Once you arrive here in your plank, send those heels back so you engage through your calves, lift the heart forward, gaze past your chair to the floor. We're here for 5 breaths. Heels stay back, belly is drawn in, breath is fluid. As you're ready, right foot steps forward, left foot steps forward, come down onto your forearms to fold. Press up to your palms on the seat, half lift. Exhale, we fold. And inhale, we come all the way back up. And we draw hands to heart. Moving into a supported warrior 3. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, swan dive to your forward fold, forearms on the chair, head hangs. Press through those palms as you find that half lift, chest is lifted, lengthen the back of the legs, and then fold forward. Press up, bring your hands to the middle of the mat. On your inhale, as you draw the belly in, shoulders are back, lift that right leg behind you. Press into that heel. Level out the hips. So this may be a balance challenge here. Bend into the standing leg a little bit. Bring the hand, the left hand to the small of the back, to the sacrum area. Balance the hips. If you point all 5 toes down, that helps drop that right hip. Pause here. Maybe you shift the weight into the left hand. You extend the right arm forward like we would do in our bird dog pose on the floor on all 4s. Take a deep breath, keep that right hip down, big breath. Then place the hand down, drop the head towards the cushion and let that right leg float up. So this is a stretch now into the back of the left leg. Belly's in. Full breath. Bend that top knee, bring the right foot back down. Press your way back to that half lift. Fold forward onto the forearms. Back is straight, head drops. Press into the feet, bend the knees. Rise back up. Arms extend up. Arms extend overhead, back bend if it's there. Swan dive forward again. Forward fold. Forearms on the chair. Half lift, straight spine, and fold. Bring the hands to the middle of the chair. As you press back up, arms straight, float the left leg back behind you. Modified warrior 3, all 5 toes pointing down. Take a breath. Press into the left hand, take that right hand to the sacrum. Level out those hips. And back down. Belly's in. Arms are nice and straight. And we'll bird dog it on this side. So with that left leg lifted, little gentle bend into the standing leg, extend the right arm out in front of you. Draw in your core, draw in your breath. Last one. Hand comes back down. Press into the hands, bend the elbows, lift that back leg as you lower your nose towards the seat. Standing splits modified. Full deep breath. Bend into that knee. Drop the foot down to meet the right. Half lift here. Come down onto the forearms, forward fold. And then press into the feet, bend the knees. Brings it all the way up. And hands to heart. So without knowing what kind of a chair you have, we're going to move into a warrior two. So for me, I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to come and sit on one corner of my chair, rotating from my left hip. I'm going to take my left knee and foot off to the side of the chair, and I'm going to extend my right leg out, pressing in through the foot and the blade edge of the foot. So you adjust yourself on the chair. And hopefully, Miss Barb, if I can see her, you good? You're good? So we want to open up through the groin. I know I'm watching, I can't see if you're on a stool though. Open up through the groin. Gentle bend into the back leg, but really press down to the blade edge of the foot. And then look at the front knee and the front toe should be in alignment. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, arms to the side. Nice full breath. Flip that front palm, reach it forward. Then let's take that reverse, slide the hand down the outside of the back leg, lift up. On your inhale, return, warrior two. Side angle, lift the right arm up as you lightly rest the left forearm on the thigh. And maybe extend it side, bicep by the ear. Also option to drop that left arm to the inside of that left knee. Deeper stretch, elbows back. Slide it back. Warrior two. Reverse it one more time. And back. Pause here for a breath. Bring the hands to the outside of your chair. Draw the front knee in first, then the left, and we'll switch sides. So over onto the opposite end of your chair. Take that right knee and foot out to the side of the chair in alignment and stretch that left leg back behind you. So as much as you can, shoulders over pelvis, the whole chair supporting that pelvis. So there's equal weight in the heel of one foot and the heel of the other. How you doing? I'm looking for some thumbs up here. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead first, then drop them out to the side, gaze over the middle finger, reach the fingertips as you lower the shoulder. And as you're ready for the inhale, slide the left hand down the outer left leg and reach it up and over. As you're ready for the inhale, return, warrior two. Draw that belly in, move to your side angle. So again, here, forearm rests lightly. Left arm extends forward, up, and then overhead. Again, option, slide that arm. Great place for a block too. I'm going to just demonstrate this. Block right inside the front foot. Extending that arm down is really good because it presses against that inner thigh, keeps the knee from rolling in. You're supported totally in the pelvis. Reach through the fingers, take the full breath. Come back easy through your warrior two. Reverse one more time. And warrior two. And down. Right knee, nice and easy. Would you draw it in with your hands, plant it in front of you, bend into the left knee, plant it in front of you. Sitting up nice and tall, take those arms up and out. Slowly lower them down to the sides. Twice more, up and down. Up and down. Bring the arms straight out in front of you. Press the heels of the hands away from you, palms away from you, beginning to open up through the wrists here. Option to deepen that stretch by using the opposite hand to draw back the fingers ever so slightly. If you're taking that option, switch sides to the other side. Let the heel of the hand press away so you feel a nice stretch into the inner wrist. Return, both palms press away from you, make a fist. Draw those knuckles in towards your inner wrist. Stretch through the top of the wrist, the top of the hands. Open up, bring the knuckles back towards you, and then back down. Soften those shoulders, notice your breath, notice your belly. So just rotate through the shoulders here. Not the shoulders, the wrist. And then we're going to take those thumbs and turn them like you're pouring out your thumbs to the side, right and left, and then pour them back in, thumbs coming in and around. So rotating again through those shoulders. The wrists are right in line with the hands and the arms. Rotate through the shoulders. This was a shoulders neck class, so we're going to end with that. Nice. Release the hands down. Shrug the shoulders up and back. Up and back. And release, and in the opposite way. Coming back to neutral, close down the eyes, sit tall, shoulders back. Again, with the nose, just draw a line straight down, tuck that chin, double chin in. 2 breaths as the weight of the head just hangs. Nice and easy. Head comes back to neutral. Take the head right, shoulders down. Pause there, 3 breaths. No effort at all. Inhale, slowly head to neutral. Draw it all the way over to the left. Three breaths. Head comes forward. Draw the prayer hands right to the heart. Close down the eyes. In gratitude for the inner wisdom that brought you to your mat today. Knowing that there is always options in yoga, whether it's an injury, whether it's an illness, whether you just need a time away from your office desk to just move through the body, to heal the body, and to just let the breath move forward through you. As it moves through you, it moves through others. Thank you for joining today. Namaste.